Hello, I'm meteorologist Rob Carmark, and I work for a local TV station, ABC 10, for the morning news.
Hey, good morning. I'm Jordan Tolbert, and I do morning traffic at ABC 10 News as well.
So what we do is we do weather and traffic each and every morning, but this is more of a regional forecast because, as we know, a weather story becomes a traffic story or the other way around. So we're going to take you around California and really around the country so that you have the best idea of what to expect for weather
and traffic.
So let's go ahead and take you through it. These circles are areas that are some of the hotspot bottlenecks that you see on the roads in California that can really be affected by weather this time of year, right before Thanksgiving, because you can get rain, you can get snow, you can get wind, you can get landslides, you can get a bunch of issues. So that's why I focused on I-5, the Siskiyou Pass, 50 and 80, which are the Sierra Passes going to Reno. This is very important regionally. Those are the only two ones that are typically open and plowed and ready to go, even if you get bad weather. And then to the south, the good old Grapevine. The elevation for the Grapevine is 4,000 feet, so occasionally it can get snow. And unfortunately, with the amount of truck traffic and inexperienced drivers, if they get any amount of snow, they pretty much close it. So this is what we're looking at over the days ahead. We are recording this as of Monday, so of course, watch for the changes during the week, but this is a general ballpark forecast weather-wise that I think will hold through the week. As you can see, through Tuesday through Wednesday, which is one of the busiest times, we might get some clouds, but we're generally holding off from anything resembling significant weather. We might get a little rain between Wednesday and Thursday, which is Thanksgiving, but by Thursday, on the day of, I mean, you could pick Northern California, Central, Southern, and including those road bottlenecks, and I don't see any major issues whatsoever. Now we're going through Black Friday, and we get to another very busy travel period, which is Sunday, as everyone's trying to get back home for work or for school or both. And as you can see, that the good weather forecast holds true for all of those major areas. So I really like what I'm seeing. Even the Monday, a lot of people travel on that day to save a little money, or if you want to avoid some traffic. Even on the Monday after the post-Thanksgiving weekend, we are in pretty good shape. So I think weather-wise, I like what I'm seeing, but remember, Jordan, you follow the roads and the timing, and you're going to experience some amount of traffic. It kind of just depends on when you're going to hit the road.
Right, so lots of people hitting the road during this holiday travel season. Here are some numbers from AAA. You can see in terms of auto, year over year, there are increases, right? Different over the pandemic course, but between 2022 and 2023, you can see the increase of people that are expected to travel by car this Thanksgiving holiday. 49.1 million people expected to drive to their destination over this Thanksgiving holiday. Another increase here, you can see 4.4 million people flew in 2022. 2023, you can see an increase, 4.7 million people. So in the United States, over 55 million people will be traveling this holiday altogether. And in California, about 7 million people. So you can see lots of people will be on the roadways over this holiday. In terms of the worst times to leave, Wednesday, according to AAA, is going to be one of the busiest days, the busiest day as of right now. So the worst time to leave on Wednesday is between 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. You can see our little friend up there in the corner. And the best time to leave is going to be before 11 a.m. You want to leave as early as possible to bypass some of the worst of that traffic. In terms of Sunday coming back, a lot of people will be traveling back on Sunday. The worst time to leave on Sunday, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. And the best time to leave is before 12 p.m. So before noon, once again, want to be early to kind of bypass some of that traffic we're going to see.
You know, Jordan, what's interesting is that I think people, they look at those times and they're thinking, oh, yeah, of course, we all know that. But you find yourself in those times very often just because it's like the most convenient time.
Right, especially, you know, if you want to leave in the morning, a lot of times you can avoid flight cancellations by taking an earlier flight. So even if you're not a morning person, usually leaving earlier is the better plan.
You know, and just a couple other tips, just anecdotally, you know, we're Californians. We've done this routine many, many times. For any road travel, if you've got an EV car, just assume that the nice spots to stop and eat, like Madonna Inn, Highway 101, which is in San Luis Obispo, it's going to be packed. It's going to be busy. You're going to be waiting before you even charge your car. Also, some of the well-known ones, Panoche is going to be very busy. and also or the Harris Ranch. That's a very busy one. It's going to be busy, so just make sure that you are picking some other one if you really want to focus on getting there on time.
Right, and in terms of anecdotally as well, if you're parking at an airport, always check ahead to see how many parking spaces are available. Just don't assume, right, that things are going to be the way that they normally are. And then also another anecdotal thing, a friend mentioned that TSA pre-check even was a little bit busier this past weekend. So just keep in mind, even if you have clear, maybe if you have pre-check, still important to get to the airport early.
And if you get stuck in bad weather, which I don't think we'll have, or traffic, at least you'll have a good story to tell over Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, and you definitely want to make sure that, especially if you are driving over those mountain passes, you have a little bag, kind of a go bag there, where you can kind of have some essentials, an extra portable charger, clothing, food, just in case something does happen, you get stuck on the side of the road.
Snacks for the kids.
Exactly.
All right.